Second quarter, the Texans with a 2-point lead over the Falcons, 9-7. Meanwhile, late second quarter, the Lions have opened up a 28-7 lead over the Panthers. Jared Goff with 3 touchdown tosses to pace Detroit, who is hoping to improve to 4-1 on the 2023 season. At the half, Colts with a 10-6 lead over the Titans. Meanwhile, halftime, Dolphins lead the Giants 17-10, a 10-point second quarter for New York. Meanwhile, the Ravens have a 10-3 lead over the Steelers at the half. Lamar Jackson with 153 yards passing, 39 yards rushing throughout the first 2 quarters of play. Late games today in the National Football League. The 4-0 Eagles are in Southern California to take on the 2-2 Rams. The Bengals 1-3 on the season will be in the desert to take on the 1-3 Cardinals. Speaking of 1-3 teams, the 1-3 Jets in the Mile High City to take on the 1-3 Broncos. The Chiefs 3-1 on the season are in Minneapolis to take on the Vikings. And on Sunday Night Football, a heavyweight matchup with all the trimmings as the Cowboys 3-1 on the season in Northern California to take on the 49ers. 5 touchdown passes this season for Brock Purdy. 6 touchdowns on the ground this year for Christian McCaffrey. Earlier today across the pond, Jaguars beat the Bills 25-20. Both teams now 3-2 on the season. Josh Allen threw for 359 yards in the loss, 2 touchdowns, had 1 interception. Thursday Night Football, Bears beat the Commanders 40-20. And on Monday night, the Packers will be in Vegas to take on the Raiders. This has been the Coles Halftime Report. Everyday style is easy with favorite looks for all fall. Whether you're layering or you're snuggling in, we've got prices, right picks for any occasion. Shop Kohl's and Kohl's.com today. Again, the halftime score, the Saints lead the Patriots by a score of 21-0. I'm John Rothstein here in New York studios on the Kohl's Halftime Report. You're listening to Compass Media Networks. This is the NFL.
Football is back, and NFL Plus has you covered. Get NFL Plus, and you'll never miss a moment of live football action this season. With live, local, and primetime games on mobile, NFL Network, NFL Red Zone, live game audio, and more, all in one place. That's right. This season, get NFL Red Zone and NFL Plus Premium so you never miss a touchdown. That's every touchdown from every game, every Sunday during the regular season, across devices. Sign up today at plus.nfl.com. Terms and conditions apply.
At Grainger, we're for the ones who specialize in saving the day and for the ones who've mastered the art of keeping business moving. We offer industrial-grade supplies for every industry with same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders, all backed by real people ready to help so you can get the right answers and products right when you need them. Call quickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
John Rothstein here in our New York studios. New Orleans leads the Patriots by a score 21-0 here on Compass Media Network. Time out for the highlights of the first half between the Saints and the Patriots. It started with defense in the first quarter for New Orleans.
Snap back, 4-man rush. They're stunting. They get to him, pass over the middle. Intercepted. Tyrann Mathieu down the right sideline. He will score. A pick 6 for the Saints. Tyrann Mathieu. It's 24 yards.
4.5 minutes, 7-0 in favor of New Orleans. It would stay that way until the second quarter, and then the Saints extended their lead from short yardage.
High formation, Carr under center, 3rd and goal, takes the snap, give to Kamara, running right, through a hole, into the end zone, touchdown, there it is, Alvin Kamara. The Saints offense scores for the first time in 8 quarters, and they take a 13-0 lead on the Patriots.
4.5 minutes, 14-0 in favor of New Orleans. And then a couple minutes later, Derek Carr would get in on the action.
Miller Malone back, Carr under center, takes the snap on 2nd and goal. Standing in the pocket, lots of time, throws back in the end zone. Caught, touchdown, Chris Olave on the back line. And the Saints take a 3-touchdown lead here in New England.
Point after minute, 21-0 in favor of the Saints. That is where we sit right now. Those are the first half highlights. It's time to check the halftime stats, sponsored by Indeed.com. You need to hire. Indeed is with you every step of the way, helping you attract, interview, and hire candidates all from one place. Visit Indeed.com/credit. Now let's look at the first half stats between the Saints and the Patriots. We talked about Mac Jones in the pregame show. Where is he after 2 quarters of play? 8 of 15, 72 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. He's also been sacked twice. Derek Carr talked about how he needed to step things up. 11 of 15 for a $139, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. How about the team stats right now? A complete mismatch when you look at things. Only 1 turnover for the Patriots. Time of possession, though, in favor of New Orleans, 18:52 to 11:08. Passing 130 to 51 in favor of New Orleans, and total yards 203 to 76, all in favor of New Orleans, who have 11 first downs. The Patriots only have 7. Again, the score 21-0 after 2 quarters of play. Bill Belichick searching for answers again with Mac Jones under center. This has been the Coles Halftime Report. Everyday style is easy with favorite looks for fall. Whether you're layering up or snuggling in, we've got priced right picks for any occasion. Shop Kohl's and Kohl's.com today. When we return, we will send it back to the field and get the keys to the second half. I'm John Rothstein here in our New York studios. You're listening to the NFL on Compass Media Networks.
Connected all together with GBT. When your home or business needs security, connected all together with GBT. Nextech Wireless has a plan to serve your needs. See how easy switching over now can be. We're the gateway to broadband and technology. Connected all together with GBT.
Midwest Energy's demand rates for residential customers will be charged on bills beginning January 1, 2024. To learn more about demand rates and how they impact your energy bill, attend our public informational meeting October 10th, 5 p.m. at the Waukene Public Library. All are welcome to attend, and dinner will be provided. To learn more about demand rates or for a list of other meeting locations, visit MWEnergy.com. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative making energy work for you.
Dustin and the rest of the staff at Diamond R Jewelry are cheering on the Eagles today. While he is now in Hayes, a little part of him will always be in Ness County. Whether you are in the market for jewelry, watches, or even gold and silver coins, visit Dustin at Diamond R Jewelry. Diamond R Jewelry. Check them out on Facebook or at diamondkansas.com. Diamond R Jewelry on the Bricks in downtown Hayes.
Get ahead of the fall rush with Worth Heating, Plumbing, and Air Conditioning of Hayes. Don't wait until the chill sets in. Our skilled technicians are standing by to make sure your home is ready for the changing season. Schedule your plumbing and heating system checkup now and experience worry-free comfort all season long. Worth Heating, Plumbing, and Air Conditioning of Hayes.
Don't worry, because you're worth it.
Bondurant Crop Services in Ness City is ready to serve you, specializing in fertilizer, chemical sales, and application, plus seed, wheat treating, and blending. Looking for a great price? Bondurant has the fairest price of fertilizer you're going to find in Ness County. Bondurant Crop Services serves Ness County and the surrounding counties. Most importantly, they deliver their product. Call Toby, 798-3775. Don't forget to call Western Fuel and Supply for your commercial and farm bulk fuel needs and deliveries. Bondurant Crop Services in Ness City, making your life easier.
Precision Valley Golf Center in Hayes is the perfect place to take your friends, family, or that special someone for an evening of fun. They have virtual driving ranges that simulate the top courses in America. They also have a fantastic mini golf course outside along with a driving range. And for the hardcore golf enthusiasts, you'll find a complete pro shop with all the top brand names in the game. If you haven't been to the Precision Valley Golf Center in Hayes, then you're missing out. Get in the game. Go see them today at 1500 West 27th Street in Hayes.
Bring good home. Brought to you by Goodwill and the Ad Council.
It's the start of the second half of Compass Media Network's coverage of the NFL. Now, let's rejoin Chris Carino and Brian Baldinger back out at the field.
Saints a 21-0 lead over the Patriots. Patriots will receive the second half kickoff. New England had one chance to score in this game. They missed a 48-yard field goal. They have not had an offensive touchdown since week 3 in their win against the Jets. That was their only win of the season.
It was a 58-yard touchdown pass to Pharaoh Brown, the tight end, who's basically a blocking tight end. Jets broke down, but otherwise, they can't get the ball down the field to any wide receiver. We haven't seen that today. They've taken a shot to Devontae Parker, couldn't do it. Haven't seen much from Kendrick Bourne. Wide receivers don't look like they're part of this offense.
One catch for Douglas, one for Bourne, one for Parker. And Douglas is out with a possible concussion as the Saints kick it off to start the third. Ty Montgomery will let it go over his head, out of bounds in the end zone to our left.
But in order to do that, Chris, in order to get the ball down the field to your wide receivers, you got to protect. And they've really struggled to protect. You got Riley Reef in there right now at the right guard spot next to Vidarian Lowe, making his 4th NFL start. I mean, they're just not real experienced. And they're not real talented up front. Got a rookie in Antoni Mafi at the left guard spot.
Jones to throw on first.
When he was at Weber State, he got a hold on the Saints.
This is the goal line. New Orleans keeps the ball first down.
So that'll back up the Saints, and we'll take a timeout. 6:39 to go, third quarter with New England. The Saints 24, the Patriots nothing. More up next. You're listening to Compass Media Network. This is the NFL.
Do you have heart failure and often hear
Those stomach issues ruined your birthday.
You're too tired to play catch, Grandpa.
Sweetie, you haven't touched your tools since the carpal tunnel syndrome diagnosis.
if these seemingly unrelated symptoms sound familiar? Talk to your cardiologist. Ask about transthyretin amyloid cardiomyopathy, or ATTR-CM, a rare and underdiagnosed disease that gets worse over time. Learn more at connecttoyourheart.com. That's connecttoyourheart.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
The NFL London Games march on, exclusively on NFL Network. Let's go! As Lamar Jackson and the Ravens.
Oh, what a catch! Touchdown!
Face off with Derrick Henry and the Titans.
Cowboys ready to rock!
On Sunday Morning Football, live from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Rise, shine, and watch a full day of football.
He's got it!
Sunday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern on NFL Network and stream on NFL Plus.
So the Saints backed up to their own 5-yard line with 6:39 to go in the third quarter. Saints, though, with a 24-0 lead over the Patriots. Chris Carino and Brian Baldinger back with you at Gillette Stadium in New England on just a perfect fall day.
The only playmaker I see on this Patriots defense right now is the guy they just traded back for, this J.C. Jackson. A guy that had a lot of interceptions here, once led the league in interceptions as a Patriot. Like, he just has a nice feel for when to jump around. But he's on the field playing right corner right now, going up against Olave.
And what a story he
Number
is.
73
Undrafted.
has reported eligible. 73 is eligible.
Thank you. J.C. Jackson was undrafted in 2018. Signed a huge contract last year with the Chargers. Carr dropped back into his end zone to throw. Spiral down the left side, overthrows Thomas out of bounds. Nice catch made by Foster Moreau, but he was not in the game. He was on the Saints sideline.
Well, that's because Derek Carr was going up against J.C. Jackson. Jackson had great coverage on Olave that time.
Jackson had an injury-plagued season last year, the only 5 games. We were in L.A. last year when he got hurt in that game against the Seahawks. Never really lived up to his billing there with Los Angeles. And now back in New England. He's got 25 career receptions in his 6th season. Kamara is the back. They'll give it to him. Looking for room. Stutter-stepping, pushing ahead. He's going to get a couple of yards out to the 7. Give him a little room here. 3rd and 8 coming up. The Saints at 2-2 won their first 2 games and then dropped their last 2. Right now there's a delay because Jabril Peppers, the safety for the Patriots, is still on the ground. He's injured. Training staff comes out. Now he's on his feet. He's going to limp to the sideline. New Jersey native out of East Orange, played at powerhouse Paramus Catholic before going on to Michigan.
I think he was a teammate of Rashawn Gary at Paramus Catholic.
That's why it was such a thrill for him the last 3 years, or before last year, to play with the Giants.
Yep.
Part of that Odell Beckham deal. But he went from Cleveland to the Giants.
One guy you got to watch out for as a pass rush is Josh Uche, number 55. Double-digit sack guy last year. Him and Matt Judon were a good tandem. See if he gets a chance to get after Derek Carr.
3rd and 8 for their own 7. Snap back, they give it to Kamara. He bursts through the hole into the defensive secondary, pounding his way across the 15 and down at the 17-yard line. It's a first down on a 10-yard run on a draw to Alvin Kamara.
Boy, you used the right term. It was a burst. I mean, he was running right there like, I'm getting this first down. We're holding on to this ball. He really...
So they convert on 3rd and 8 for their own 7 with a 10-yard run by Kamara. Carr out of the gun, takes the snap, give it to Kamara. This time a hole in the middle closes up, and he's going to struggle to get a yard.
This offense of the Saints really opens up when Kamara really gets busy. You talked about he had the 13 catches last week for 33 yards, but when he gets it going, both receiving and coming out of the backfield, he really adds a dimension to this offense that they need.
Carr comes off the field. Taysom Hill is in there. Now Michael Thomas late getting onto the field. They'll go into a huddle with 13 on the play clock.
I haven't seen Taysom Hill throw the ball yet today, but he certainly was a big-time quarterback at BYU back in the day. He can do it.
Take the snap, give it to Kamara, looking for room in the middle. It closes up, and he goes down at a heap at the 20. A gain of 2, 3rd and 7 coming up now for New England as Carr trots back onto the field for the Saints. Saints came into this game with just 4 offensive touchdowns.
Well,
they scored 2 here today, plus a defensive score.
The Patriots are running out of time here, Chris. Down 24-0. We're down to 4 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. They need the ball badly.
3rd and 7 to their own 20. Carr out of the shotgun. Kamara to his left. 3 receivers spread out to the left, including Taysom Hill. Blitz coming. Carr going to throw over the middle. It is caught by Thomas. Another first down reception as he is knocked off his feet after a 13-yard gain out to the 33.
I tell you what, Michael Thomas is the MVP of this Saints offense today. He got hurt on that play. He got a shot to the chest. He's down on his knees right now. He didn't want anybody to know that he was hurt. He's tired of being hurt. Tired of the last 4 years of being hurt. He just wanted to catch balls, and the 3rd down catches today have been
actually horrible.
Yeah, he's sending a lot of these fans to the exit right now.
Miles Bryant was the guy who hit him. Thomas with his 5th catch, they give it to Kamara. He busts through the right side of the line and plows his way across the 40 out to the 42-yard line, a 9-yard pickup.
I think the Saints offensive line is starting to have some fun. I was talking to Cesar Ruiz down there in the field before the game, Chris. He was out last week with concussion, but he's part of the Bro Barn back in New Jersey at Lane Johnson's house.
Yeah, another.
Yeah, he's one of those members.
Another one of the Brotherhood.
Yeah, and Jari Evans, who's up for Hall of Fame, their famous right guard here in New Orleans, helping to coach him right now. Talk to both those guys on the field.
2nd and 1, they give it to Kamara again. He's becoming the bell cow again, and he gets a first down easily out to the 45-yard line, a gain of 3. 20 carries for 78 yards for Kamara.
Well, usually for a back like that, who's as explosive as Kamara is, Chris, like sometime between that 20 and 25th carry, he's going to break one. I feel like he's close right now.
9th play of this drive. That started back at their own 5. Now their own 45. They give it to Kamara again. Up the gut. He's going to get a couple of yards to the 47. 2-yard pickup as we approach 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. New Orleans methodically wearing off minutes on the clock, and they have a 24-0 lead.
Well, you think about the AFC East, the Jets play today, but Buffalo got beat today over in London.
Yeah,
Miami taking care of business with the Giants today. Look to be the favorite.
Snap back to Carr. Carr, pressure, backs out, running right. Just going to throw it away to the Patriots sideline to the far side of the field. Carr gets rid of it.
Smart play.
Yep. Uche was pursuing that time. You mentioned him in his 4th year out of Michigan.
Yeah. The Jets play later today in Denver. Of course, a lot of people talking about that game after what Sean Payton said about the offensive coordinator, the former head coach of Denver, Nathaniel Hackett.
Yeah.
All over the bulletin boards all off season.
3rd and 8 for New Orleans at their own 47. Carr out of the shotgun. Kamara to his right. Takes the snap. Sits in the pocket. Fires over the middle. Overthrows Thomas and intercepted. And they're going to say it's incomplete. Kyle Duggar caught it back at his own 32-yard line, but they say he trapped it. And it'll be 4th down, and the Saints will have to punt.
Well, he's not putting up much of a fight, which means it was trapped. If he really did catch it, he'd be arguing like crazy for it, especially as badly as the Patriots need a turnover. Yep. They have 1 interception all season so far.
So now the Saints will punt it. Miles Bryant is back deep to receive this punt from Headley. It's a high, long punt all the way down to the 10-yard line. 44-yard punt. Good hang time, no return. With 1:13 to go in the third, 24-0. Saints lead the Patriots. Well, tune in to watch all the excitement of the NFL on CBS. Check your local listen for games and times in your area. Catch the NFL on CBS. Chris Carino, Brian Baldinger back with you here at Gillette Stadium in New England. The Patriots without an offensive touchdown since their win in Week 3 against the Jets. They missed a field goal here today in their only scoring opportunity. And are being shut out. Mac Jones remains in the game at quarterback for New England. All in blue going left to right. Takes the snap, turns, fakes it. Jones going to throw. Throw to the near side numbers where it is deflected and intercepted. It went off the hands of Ty Montgomery, was picked off by the linebacker Pete Werner. And New Orleans takes over at the 31 of New England.
Well, this is what you call the get-right game if you're the Saints defense. This is where you get your sacks, you get your interceptions, your defense climbs in the standings, and they're jumping over what is really just a dreadful Patriot offense through these first 5 weeks.
Ty Montgomery was coming down with the ball. He got hit by Jordan Howden, and the ball popped up in the air and allowed Werner, another Ohio State linebacker, to come in and make the interception. His first. 1st and 10 for the Saints on the 31 of New England. They turn and they give it to Miller. Miller running left. He's going to drag defenders inside the 30, down to the 26-yard line. A gain of 5 on a first down run by Kendrick Miller, the rookie. As we get under a minute now here in the third quarter, and what has been a dominant performance on both sides of the ball for the New Orleans Saints.
And if you were watching the Cowboy-Patriot game last week, you'd say the same thing about the Cowboys. Just a dominant performance. We just haven't seen that in the Bill Belichick era, where opposing teams just dominate his team.
Snap back to Carr, swings it left for Miller. Miller's got a first down. Run out of bounds along the near sideline, inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. A gain of 7. First down for the Saints as we come to the end of the third quarter here in Foxborough. They are heading to the exits with the fourth quarter still to come. It's 24-0. The Saints lead the Patriots. 3 quarters in the books from New England. You're listening to Compass Media Networks. This is the NFL.
Hi, I'm Henry Winkler. My eyes are very important to me. My eyes connect me with things I love. I loved my late father-in-law dearly. He always lit up a room, but his vision dimmed with age. He had age-related macular degeneration, or AMD. And since partnering with Apellis, I've learned there's an advanced form of the disease called geographic atrophy, or GA. His struggle with vision loss made me want to help others know about GA's warning signs. For some, straight lines seem wavy, like when looking at a door frame. For others, blurry or missing spots can make it hard to read or see loved ones' faces. Many have trouble seeing in low light, making driving at night difficult. GA gets worse over time and cannot be reversed. If you've been diagnosed with AMD and notice vision changes, don't wait. Talk to your eye doctor about GA today. Learn more at GAWon'tWait.com. That's GAWon'tWait.com.
Want my secret for finding fall style that can take you from home games to holiday get-togethers? Get to Kohl's. I just went and found myself the coziest sweaters for just $24.99 and Levi's jeans for my whole family at 30% off. Plus, I saved 20% on some of my other faves and earned Kohl's cash. So if you want to find new faves for every fall day and everyday savings, you know where to go. Select styles. Offers end October 15th. Some exclusions apply. Levi's coupons do not apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Venture X from Capital One is the travel card for people always asking,
Where next?
you earn 10x miles on hotels and rental cars, and 5x miles on flights booked through Capital One Travel, and 2x miles on everything else you buy with Venture X. Plus, receive premium travel benefits like access to over 1,300 airport lounges. The Venture X card from Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Later in the broadcast, we'll name the player of the game, sponsored by Wendy's. Stay your season on Frosty Time with the rich, creamy pumpkin spice Frosty from Wendy's. Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. Vanilla Frosty is temporarily unavailable, I should say. So you can't get a vanilla Frosty right now, but you can get a pumpkin Frosty from
What's that
Wendy's.
time of the year?
And I think some of these folks might be heading out to go get a pumpkin Frosty from Wendy's right now.
No, they're heading out. Whatever the reason is, I mean, it's just the football here has not been good. 2 years in a row, it's not been good.
Well, you know, sometimes when you have a great party,
Yeah.
you come
great
crashing
party.
down a little bit.
Yeah, it was
They
a great
give it a
party.
Camaro running right. He's going to struggle to get a yard to the 19-yard line. You'd say they had a good run. They fake it. He'll run in left, try to cut back right. He's going to be driven to the ground. Jelani Tabai with the stop after a 2-yard gain. They're giving the yard to the 6. Carr comes back into the game now. Quarterback. They 22 carries, 80 yards and a touchdown. He's to the right of Carr, who's out of the shotgun. Snap back, running right, pitch it inside to Moreau. Spins out of a tackle, and then he's bulldozed his way to the goal line, and he's in for a touchdown. Foster Moreau on the shovel pass from Derek Carr as the Saints continue to pour it on here in Foxborough.
And Carr did a great job of selling what would look like it was going to be an outside pitch to Kamara and then shoveled it inside. And it was really well designed and perfectly executed.
First touchdown.